so listen now. This is the second topic. This is more so for us men that actually think about the women once they find a man, if they actually are ready for that man. So this topic here is titled, Women Aren't Ready for a Good Man. Now y'all can give y'all comments at the end, but we're going to talk about it for a quick little second. So, Pastor Doja, I'm going to lean on you for a quick second. I want to ask you a question, bro. Just right off the bat, just on this topic, as we go out the gate, women aren't ready for a good man. It seems like nowadays, single women, they have this doubt in their mind that they're never going to find Mr. Right. And I wanted to know if that's true, if you felt like that was true, and if so, why you feel so many women have little faith in finding Mr. Right?
I think it's just natural because they've experienced so many bad relationships. It's hard to taste something sweet when you got bitterness in your mouth.
Lord have mercy.
And so,
Wait, you deep in the ocean, ain't you?
He's so philosophical all the time. They just roll off his tongue like.
I looked at the lemonade when you said it.
I'm just saying, he used to be an old school player. That's why he got that little cadence to him like that. No.
I think that
My fault.
I don't think anybody is dreaming on having a bad man. You know what I mean? So to say, are they ready for a good one? I don't know what else they ready. If you ask them, but I think that everybody's definition of a good man is different. And so I think that's what we probably need to be discussing first is what's your definition of a good man?
Well, we got a woman up here on the panel, Dominique. We're gonna turn it to you real quick. What you think is the definition of a good man?
Oh, wow. That's a loaded question.
Just speak for yourself then. What would you say?
To me, definition of a good man is someone who's loyal, a provider, a caretaker, responsible, sexy, and just know me and want to get to know me.
Right. That's a lot of things you might get right there.
I mean, if you take care of a woman's basic needs and then throw some extra, sugar on top, you got it for life.
Hey, y'all agree with that? Women, y'all agree with that?
She needs Jesus. That's Jesus she described. That's the Lord.
No, but hey, man, listen, I want to, because it seems like the more women I speak to, they all had this, hey, the quality of men is dropping. Ain't no good men, ain't no that. They always feel like the quality of men are dropping. So I want to know from you, Dominique, and for the fellas, what would y'all say? Would it be rather that the quality of men is decreasing or women's expectations are rising?
Well, I want to say this right here, first of all. I don't think women are ready for a good man because you run into a good man. A lot of women run into a good man and they love to say, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
Right.
Something wrong.
Yeah,
Something about to happen.
No, you put it.
Something about to happen.
No, you put it. Go.
I was actually in church. We were visiting church, and Pastor Doja looked at me like you go to somebody else's church. I asked you to come to my church. we went to visit this church. I ain't even look at it because he cut the car. And the preacher said, what he said, babe? He actually said in a relationship, we oftentimes expect the worst. We try to expect the worst instead of expecting the best in your relationship, what you're looking for. So some women go out, and when the good man comes, it's too good to be true. Or when they do meet a good man, he a pushover. He too soft. Or he just too nice. His everything. They want a little rough. So I think a woman gonna have to look into themselves first. Be happy with themselves, know what they want, and give that good man a chance when he does fall in your place, fall in your lap. Allow that man to sweep you off your feet instead of running from the broom.
Hey, preach on it now. Preach on it.
I'm deep sometimes.
What would you say on that?
I got these glasses for nothing. I brought these tonight because I was going to be a little deep.
So would you say that's true, Dominique? You don't disagree?
A point. I agree to a certain
Of course,
extent.
and then I'm cutting you off, cause I'm in deep now. Then y'all be wanting all these roughnecks, y'all be wanting Tyrone them, Darnell them. You know, he out there throwing rocks at the penitentiary. You know, y'all happy because he the dope man a little bit. He ain't making no real money.
We like the excitement.
Man, come on, man. Get you somebody who go to 9 to 5, a regular, a square, you know, he type a little bit. You got to go out and get you what I like to call a Renaissance man. You know, see me, I'm a Renaissance man. You know, I straddle the fence. You know, I can talk proper when it's time to. I do a little hood, but guess what? I ain't going to jail for you. I'm gonna tell on you. Y'all what you call a good man, but see, y'all want either all the way good or all the way bad. You gonna come and get somebody like me who gonna take you out. I'm gonna open this door on special nights. I'm gonna wow you every now and then, but you can count on that I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna come home, do what I got to do. You know, we gonna make love one night out the week, maybe 2. The other night we gonna rough him up. Cause I know you need both flavors. But it's a balance. But what you got to do is you got to know the good thing when it's in front of you, you can't run from it. And I believe that. You got to set yourself up to accept that good thing when it comes.
That's real.
Period,
That's
point
real.
blank. And that go both ways.
No, but that's very good because actually, you know, you actually made a thought spark into my head about something we talked about on the last podcast about how sometimes a good guy may approach a woman and she already shot him down just off of the way how you doing, beautiful?
Beautiful. I know you ain't calling me beautiful.
Like, I got on some jeggings and a little tank top. Like, what do you see?
Right.
And it's almost like you done already shot him down before he even got a real chance. So it's funny how you mentioned how you got to at least allow him to sweep.
Because some of them used to, what up, Waffle House Yellow? Let me holler at you. Blind. What up, though? They want that. They be like, oh, he's so fine. Right. You see his cheese? Oh.
Now, okay, but I'm saying the scene. Now, pass it over. Would you agree that sometimes, man, women, they have these walls that you have to break down as a man, good or bad? That it seems like it's almost as like that's the first line of defense you got to get through to even get to a chance.
The biggest problem most times is the woman got her own list before you meet her. Like she has her own list that she created through whatever she's been through to describe what a good man is, and then you walking on the scene and you really just trying to meet the criteria on her list. And to me it's not realistic because the woman forgot this man got a list, and so you know he's not a good man now because ultimately you may not fit his list. But what you're saying is true. Most women, when they put the wall up, I get it. You don't want to get hurt no more. You want nobody to come in your space. You don't have enough of that. You want nobody to come to your world, spending and wasting another 2 years of your life so you can be hurt again. But the only problem with putting up defense is not necessarily that a man can't get in. The real you can't get out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, have mercy.
And so now you might be a good chick, and I would never know.
Mm-hmm.
Because all I hear is a hurt, frustrated. Ain't nobody trying to be with you and everybody else that hurt you. Because sometimes a good dude is a good dude only because he's been through experiences too. You know, so I kind of agree with Mom. I think most women want a little bit of both. You know, I don't think she really want a man to cry with her at every movie. Like, I don't know. That's a good man. I don't know. I love my wife, but I don't know if she came to the house. I'm just like, baby, this is beautiful. I don't know if they want that, but then some women feel like I want somebody to cry with me, and you know, I think that definition of a good man is different. But I think like she was saying, women want a little bit of both, but then the frustrating part is that she forget that a man wants a little bit of. So now he ain't a good man. Right. You know what I mean? And so I think it works on both sides. I just think you got to clear up first what you think a good man is, and you know, I think it's I don't think that as men, especially, you know, I'm never gonna stand for men are dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the value.
I don't think that a man's the quality of men are dropping, because I think a lot of times women. I know everyone.
I disagree.
I think women here can admit that you've been with a guy and he didn't do certain stuff with you, but he left you and he started doing all the stuff that he couldn't do with you. He doing it with somebody else. And so I don't know if it's always that a man's quality
of
drop.
men are definitely dropping.
Now that's a great point because it takes me a segue to the next. You guys
I'm just saying the quality of men are definitely dropping. because the quality of people is definitely dropping. People in general. So the men is definitely dropping. So with the men dropping and women's standards dropping, you're gonna get your old drop dead back now. Period, point blank. You can tell you how you want to. You got and these are guys that are most appealing to women. The men that look like that. They got the J's on, they got the hottest jeans on, they down, they got the freshest True Religion on. It might be high quality to them, but it's really not, because he's living a different life. He's setting up a lifestyle. You just gonna fall in love with the lifestyle. So you set yourself up for a failure. This guy think he this and that industry. That's a quality. I mean, these guys ain't even going to apply for a job or sit in front of it and do an interview at a job. So, the quality of men are decreasing. That's what you like, though. That's what's appealing to you. That's your eyes that got caught up in that.
I think it goes hand in hand because it's the woman's standard is what sets the quality of man. Because if my standards are
right, you gotta have standards. You gotta have standards. And that go both ways. You gotta have standards. You gotta say, hey, man,
go ahead.
And going back to what you were saying, I think. Well, I know for myself, I don't have a list anymore. For a long time, I had a list of what I wanted in a man, and when he didn't check off on that list, you to the left. But then now I kind of reverse.
Did you say to the left? Like to the left?
Yeah, to the left.
But she pointed this way though. She said to the left.
No, but I switched it from what I want to. I know what I don't want. And I think it opened up a few more doors than what I want, because everyone's not going to measure up to what you want.
Right.
And it goes hand in hand with what I was saying before. When you know that person, they may not be a 10 across the board. You may have to accept some things and work at it, or just accept it. But I do know what I don't want anymore, and I know what I won't stand for anymore. So the quality of my men has tremendously jumped because I know what I don't want.
That's great. But I think it's both, just like you said, Dominique. I do think in some ways the quality of men is dropping, and women's standards are rising, because you got to think, women nowadays, y'all working, just as many hours as men, y'all making just as much money as men, y'all have, a lot of times better jobs than your men. So, with that, sometimes the standard that y'all have set is a little bit too high, because y'all feel like, okay, well, at least he got to do this, he got to have this, that, but you got to understand that sometimes you might find a good man that might be stacking boxes. He might be working at UPS or garbage man, but because y'all
might be the area manager at McDonald's.
Exactly, but that doesn't mean he's gonna treat you any less like like you should be treated. That doesn't mean that he's not gonna do right by you, be loyal, honest, and considerate. You can trust him, all of these things. But sometimes because of a woman having inspired and reached a certain plateau in her careers and in her life, sometimes she might look down at the guy that may be a good man but just ain't got it all together right now. And
on the other side, you said the women ready for a good man. You got to be a good woman, not a good man saying I don't want you. I mean, you ain't got nothing, and you just as sorry, and so nobody care that you fine don't pay nothing, and you can't speak. I'm ashamed when you around everybody. So a lot of times you're not ready for a good man, because when it really comes down to it, you're not a good woman. And so you attract what you get. I say all the time, if you over 30 years old, you still saying all men are dogs, you are a dog catcher.
hey,
too old for that, talking about they all dogs. You like dogs. That's it, you like them.
that's real.
I'm finna, spend the next 6 months trying to, take you to therapy through what you should have went through because you couldn't shake. Yeah, everybody ain't gonna, and then at certain ages and stages, and women and men, like, everybody don't have that. It's a potential. Like, people ain't fall in love with potential no more. That was for the 20s. You get to a certain stage, said, I don't want to fall in love with the potential of somebody. Potential just make you stay around for 2-3 more years, and potential never pay out.
That's what women do. Women do that. They do that a lot. A lot of women fall in love with the potential of a man. My woman that fell in love with the potential in me, and I ain't seen the potential in me. She holding on right now.
Right.
She holding on right now.
But at some point, you're right. At some point, though, nobody. Don't tell nobody. Nobody holds on to potential.
Cause y'all be getting up in line. Women, I love him though. He gonna be good once she get it together. I love him. I know my lady love me. She in love with the potential, and she gonna hang on. Cause if she break up with me right now, we divorce, and I make it, she gonna say all that work I put in with that. I will not be able to live a happy life. I'm gonna be on child support and everything.
But there's another woman who says it don't even matter. That listen, that I rather had cut my losses than to wait another year, another 2 years of my life, hoping and wishing that you're gonna change. That just, you know, I just feel like that's just not as what it used to be. So we're talking about the standard of men is dropping. I don't think the patience of a woman is still high. The patience of women are dropping by the day.
Equal now, because the things that a man used to be able to provide, a woman can get out there and get it herself.
Or the man looking for the same thing. You spend time with women saying, I'm looking for a provider, the man will make a good job. Now the woman saying, the man saying, I need a woman who got a good job. She can provide for me, she can cover me, and, you know, protect me.
Yeah, and I'll back you.
Yeah, I'll be a stay-at-home dad in a moment.
Hey, but I want to ask this question. I want to ask this question. Once the woman has found a man, what do y'all feel like they can do to hold on to that relationship or that marriage?
Be ye ready. In season and out of season.
Marlon, what would you say? I mean, from a man's perspective, from your own perspective, what would you say a woman could do to help, you know, keep her man with her? Keep that good man.
Well, first she got, like I said before, she got to notice the good thing. She gotta put everything that happened to her in the past aside. She gotta be in a special place in her life to accept that blessing. She has to be, and give that opportunity a chance. You have to give that flower a chance to blossom. If you're not ready to do that, then like Pastor said, you're gonna be lonely. You're gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
You're gonna be You're gonna be lonely. Are you just gonna keep falling for everybody, every man that you think the one you want, and continue to get? You can just repeat that cycle. You don't want to repeat that cycle. You know, and if it seems like it's too good to be true, live that fantasy. Let that thing be too good to be true. Let that thing until he mess it up.
Right.
Man, he just opened doors everywhere. He won't stop opening the doors. He kissed me good morning every morning. He kissed me good night. Like, it's something wrong. Why? Why is something wrong? Just take them kisses. Just take them kisses until they stop coming. Then there's something wrong. Yeah, once I stop kissing you, then you can say it's something wrong.
Right.
But you know, he too nice. He just took me out last week and we going again, girl. I don't know. You just keep going. Keep going. Why you gonna tell it, man? What's wrong with you, man? I'm doing it for you. It ain't nothing but a Tyler Perry movie. Y'all go out and watch all these Tyler Perry movies and go home and say, like, Tyler, that's just a movie. No, Tyler Perry ain't pulling this out there. It's real men out there like that. Yeah, it's real men who want to be great fathers. They want to be great dads. You got to realize that. You have to see that potential, see that he giving you everything in his being, and you got to say, that might be him. Until he show you different. That's at me. Boy, I'm on fire right
Nah, you got a great point, man. 'Cause I tell people this all the time. I say, you know, you have to sacrifice your heart sometimes for the reward of true love. You know, so I mean, what sucks about it in a way is that you actually have to risk your heart to actually be rewarded with love or something. That's where everybody. So, you know, I do feel like that.
Now, and after you've been hurt so many times, no one wants to be vulnerable, you know, because when you open yourself up to be loved, you will have the doubt that, okay.
Right, but you got to.
Yeah,
You got to.
you have to take
So
risks.
So basically, you saying you're going to live your life scared.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Man, you can't live your life scared. You can't live scared to find love.
How was you able to figure out what you didn't want without actually going through some of those tough situations? So actually going through that, and then when you meet the next guy, that next guy approaches you, you have to open up. You still have to risk the fact that you might, you know, this might not be that guy.
It's different though. What she's saying is true, and we got to be able to address the fact that, man, men, we don't swallow hurt the same as a woman swallow hurt. We can try to do other things and easily ain't really thinking about it. Because we're not internal, we're visual, so we can just put our mind on something else or do something else. we can know we dealing with it, but it ain't a big issue. Women, when they're swallowing hurt, it's a process, man, because it goes through every level and everything. And so one of the reasons why most men are so insensitive to it, because we just ain't never felt it before. We don't know that kind of pain that when you get through crying, it still hurt. I recognize it because I deal with so many people who are hurting, and it always blows my mind. Why are you still tripping about it? And the hurt gets so bad, the woman starts thinking, ain't nobody else gonna want me. And to me, it's like, are you crazy? But because of how she feels, with a woman, because she's emotional and she's internal, you become intimidated to be timid inwardly. You go through your whole life being timid inside of you. You never want to give that piece up anymore. And then what ends up happening is time goes by, potential goes by, and the hurt never really goes anywhere. You have to ultimately deal with it. And I think men, what we do, we meet a woman, know she hurt, know she done been through something. We feed into something that we know that's not real because she got to deal with that. Because the day she go to arguing and tripping and she got a little attitude and talking this, that's hurt, man, that she never touched before. So, I think if a woman going to keep a good man, the first thing she got to do is be a good communicator. She better learn her man language. If you can't communicate his way, I tell every woman, I don't care what he talking about. Right. He talking freaky, crazy, whatever. He talking to you. Shut up and listen to him.
Right.
Because when a man stop talking, you lost him. Man ain't cheating on you because, if you're not talking to him, if he sleep with somebody, it's bad. That's messed up. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that. God ain't pleased. But man, if you find out, man, he can spend, God ain't pleased. God ain't pleased. He ain't pleased with that. But man, when a man start communicating with somebody else, or somebody else understanding his language.
And you lying, because that woman be mad. You be like, I know you hunched up. I know you hunched up. But y'all spending time.
That's what
Y'all looking at each other different.
So I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. If you're a woman out right now today, and all you do is fuss, you're losing. You better find a new way to communicate because the good man in him, you're gonna lose him because all he really wants is somebody to accept all of him. So I'm saying that you can't win. I'm a pastor. Y'all ask me for counseling, but all I'm gonna do is make y'all talk.
Right.
I'll make you do in front of me what you can't do at the house. And I'm going to tell you right now, to me, if you got a good man, you think you got a good man, you don't invest your time in him, learn his language because everything you say, he don't hear.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
That's me, though. That's me, though.
Nah, but no, that's deep. So,
you got to shake that hurt. Church started at 8:30. God going to do a new thing in your life. Lift your hands. Everybody stretch forth your hand right here and say, somebody shout, the hurt is gone. I felt something. I felt the word.